My god, the world is about to lose against Magnus Carlsen on move 5. Look at this. The world wants to play the move bishop c5 against the goat here. That's the top move right now. We need to change the world's choice before it gets too late. World, please, you can do better than this. Wishful thinking, guys. Are you nuts? Do you think Magnus will give this move to you for free? The collective consciousness of the world beat the strongest chess player. Is democracy really working, or is not the best system of the rule? As you can see here, Magnus started playing a game against the world on chess.com on freestyle chess, which means a chess 960 game where pieces are randomly placed on their initial squares. Anyone can join and make a move on the chessboard, and whichever move gets the most vote is played against the goat. Looks like an exciting journey, right? It looks like an exciting and maybe long strategic battle that will ensue until we reach move 5 in this game. Well, the world is about to make a terrible blunder. Folks, that's the game continuation. f6, knight takes d4. It's your turn. Please tell me about the move bishop c5 here. As I record today's episode, this is the move that got the most vote on chess.com. The world believes in the strength of the move bishop c5. Please tell me whether there's something wrong about this beautiful looking move. Yes, wishful thinking, confirmation bias, the move looks beautiful indeed, right? I'm developing a bishop, pinning your knight, enjoying my life. And that's exactly in those moments blunders happen, because people don't try to falsify their ideas. They don't look at the bright side of their ideas. Yeah, that's how algorithms work in life, but also in chess. The world is a collective consciousness, came up with the move bishop c5. If only the world got my recent course on Chessable that is titled Preventing Blunders in Chess. That course contains so many typical positions like this that triggers you to take a step back before you commit a blunder. Tell me concretely what's wrong with the move bishop c5, folks. Please, tactical breakdown. Well, the bishop on c5 becomes a loose piece. It has 0 attackers and 0 defenders on c5. That's my definition of a loose piece in chess. It has equal number of attackers and defenders. And whenever your move is creating a loose piece, you have to tell yourself, hold on a second, that might be a blunder, okay? That's the L part in my clamp framework. L stands for loose pieces. What else? By playing bishop c5, you're creating an alignment between these two pieces that connects to the A letter in the clamp framework, okay? Bishop c5 not only creates a loose piece, but also the alignment between the queen on g1 and the bishop on c5. And finally, you're allowing the move a C, a check. Knight check is coming with knight takes c6. And on the next turn, your loose bishop will turn into a hanging bishop on c5, and the goat will capture your bishop and the world must resign. Once again, I will put it on the board, folks. Bishop c5 looks like a beautiful move indeed. I'm pinning your knight, developing my bishop. And yet, if you look 2 plies deeper, knight c6 comes with a check on the king on d8, and then they will grab the bishop on c5 with a completely winning position. So, clamp breakdown, please. Bishop c5 is a blunder because it's a combination of C, L, and A. As a result of my next move, am I creating a loose piece? Yes. As a result of my next move, am I creating an alignment? Yes. And as a result of my next move, am I allowing a check for my opponent? Yes, indeed. Knight c6 check is coming, and that will transpose your loose bishop into a hanging bishop indeed. So, as we speak right now, the world is about to lose the game with the blunder bishop c5. I hope they will change their mind and they will play the move knight takes d4 instead. This is the second most popular move as we speak right now. Hopefully, coaches that will guide the world will help them change their mind. This is such a perfect position that I could use this in my course Preventing Blunders in Chess. I will just show you a position from the course that really resembles this position in terms of clamp checklist. I'm talking about this position, folks. It's black to play. This is in my course, Preventing Blunders in Chess. Black to play and win. One move wins, the other one blunders. Please, you can do better than the world. Stop the video. Ask yourself those three letters. What are you seeing? Start from this. What are you seeing, folks? I'm seeing a loose bishop on f4. It's attacked once, guarded only once by the queen. I'm seeing a loose queen on f1, attacked 0 times, guarded 0 times. And I'm seeing an alignment between these two pieces. Thus, I'm smelling something. I might have a winning tactic for black in this position. And yet, I don't play the first move that comes to my mind. I'm gonna do a proper blunder check. Obviously, our candidate moves are these two, right? Given the orientation phase, we understand that either queen f7 or queen f8 is, well, game-winning tactic, because I will attack your loose bishop, the bishop cannot move because of the pin, and I will pin and win. That's my game plan, okay? But what if I told you one move is good, the other one is a blunder? Please stop the video. Just like Carlsen versus the world position, ask yourself those three letters. C, L, and A in the clamp framework. That will help you here, folks. Let's start with the move queen f8. Looks like a reasonable candidate, don't you think? I'll move my queen there, and once the bishop moves, I will capture your queen. Thank you so much. If the bishop cannot move, then I will pick on f4 with the winning position. What can be wrong with the move queen f8, folks? Remember how the world was about to blunder against Magnus Carlsen? Queen f8 is creating a loose piece. The queen on f8 has 0 attackers and 0 defenders. Whenever your very move is creating a loose piece, hang on a second. Trigger. You have to stop. You have to slow down. Okay? What else are you creating? You're creating an alignment between these two queens. Just like the world against the Magnus, right? That diagonal alignment that was created. Here, queen f8 will create a vertical alignment between two queens. Finally, the C. Letter C, folks. Are you giving them a certain C, namely a check, if you make the move queen f8? Indeed, only a single check is possible in that position. Bishop takes c7 will come with a check. And is it good news for white or for black? You tell me. Of course, after you grab the bishop, your queen will be lost on f8. Why? Because your queen was a loose piece and you had no other way to recapture the bishop on c7. So queen f8 looks like a game-winning move. Yay! Pin and win! Until you see the move bishop c7 and cold shower, and you say goodbye to your queen, of course. The game is lost. Please, you can do better than this. Folks, black to play. Check the safety of the move queen f7. Yes, in terms of L, we are creating a loose queen on f7. 0 attackers, 0 defenders. Care is required. Plus, you are creating a vertical alignment between those two queens, right? Care is required, but white has no way to punish these two things because the only discovered check option, bishop takes c7 check, will be answered by, you tell me, king takes or queen takes? Of course, queen takes. And this way, you grab the bishop and you don't hang your queen on f7. You've won a piece with a winning position. Please visualize, folks. 3-ply, beautiful visualization exercise. Queen f7, I'm attacking your now hanging bishop on f4 because the bishop has 2 attackers but only a single defender. If the bishop moves, I pick up your loose queen on f1. So the only calculation must involve the move bishop takes c7 check, but then I will recapture with my queen and I will be having an extra knight with a winning position. Let's run the board, folks. Queen f7. Well, pin and win is real right now. Bishop takes c7 check, queen takes c7. Very carefully, you move the queen away and thus end up with a completely winning position with an extra knight in this position. So in my course, Preventing Blunders in Chess, you'll be drilling these positions over and over again by asking yourself the right questions and go through the clamp framework. Checks, loose pieces, alignments, mobility restrictions, and pass pawn creations. I think this is the most comprehensive framework that stops most tactical blunders in chess. What's even better, this way of learning material will also make you a better tactician. You will not only stop blunders, but you also punish the opponent's blunders. Going back to this position, folks, please, world, please change your mind. I want to believe in democracy. I want to believe in collective consciousness. Please, world, don't play the move bishop c5 and don't lose against the GOAT on move 5. That will be really humiliating for the world. Please play the move knight d4 instead. What do you think, guys? Please let me know whether the world has any chance of holding a draw or even winning against the GOAT. Do you think collective consciousness functions well when it comes to the game of chess? How can we come up with a cohesive plan with all these people voting against the GOAT? Please write to me your observations and write to me your predictions about this game. How long can the world hold themselves given this suspicious beginning? And finally, this is your homework position, folks. White to play. Please check the safety status of the move knight takes d4. Can white play knight takes d4? Is the safe move or a blunder? This resembles our clamp framework, which we discussed today. This is a great consolidation exercise for you. Please do better than the world and tell me whether that's a good move or a bad move by tactical breakdown. Okay? I want to believe in democracy, guys. Come on, world. I want to believe in you. At least go and check my course on Chessable, Preventing Blunders in Chess. We still have time to drill those exercises and raise our floor to a respectable game against the GOAT. Let's clamp down on those blunders. I will catch you on the next episode. Bye-bye.